Howdy! It's 3 bells here, Eastern time. I don't know what that clock just did. Welcome to Saturday. Oh, I believe it's the 25th. Yeah, it is. But I, once again, did not look up the national holidays. The national crazy holidays. I didn't do it. So, hey, Diamond Ring Girl, honey. You the first one. And Roberta S., hello. She said she's got all her food prep done. Oh, you're having your big family get together tomorrow. Resting and working on a throw now. Well, that's great. Great, great, great. What I've been doing since even before Thanksgiving, is watching all the versions of A Christmas Carol. I just love that Dickens book, that Dickens story, that movie, all the versions, although I do like some versions better than others. The one with Alistair Sim as Scrooge is one of my favorites. George C. Scott is a good one too. Hey, Carla Gordon and Nana Donna and my Brenda. She's working on a boggy blanket. And Jeanette is here saying hey to me. Everybody says hey to me and to each other and hey back. What's in your cup if you didn't just tell me? My tea for today is same as yesterday, same kind. Let's see if I can remember. Black currant, which is one of my favorites from the Ahmad teas that Nana Michelle blesses me with. And peach and passion fruit, which is another one. And y'all know on my hook is the same. I guess it's not an Afghan, a lap gan that should have taken me a week to do. Oh my gosh, y'all know how I fall asleep on everything. I started to read last night. It got really late again, and I thought, I'm just going to fall asleep again. I still had chapter, I think it was 13, that I had read and fell asleep at the, no, 14, I think it was chapter 14, and I was getting ready to read 15, and I fell asleep. So I wasn't going to put it up, but I ended up just putting it up. I thought, well, give them a chuckle. They know how I am. Always falling asleep. It just relaxes me so much. Well, that and pain meds. But the pain meds I've been on for 50 years, so they shouldn't still have that effect on me, but I think they do. Beach girl, oh my gosh, is walking on the beach. Oh, I wish I could just see the beach. I'm so jelly, but that is wonderful, beach girl. You liked Alistair Sim too, and I love you right back. And Roberta says her favorite is the one with George C. Scott. Yeah, George, he's kind of hard to beat. And Nana Donna, she's drinking iced tea and working on a twisted headband for her granddaughter for Christmas. It's lavender, and she's going to make another one in Christmas colors. Make her another one in Christmas colors. Yo, Glow, Gloria, Gloria is in Granny's house. Hey, DK Jen. All these people say hey to not only me, but all y'all. Sandrini, I love you, girlfriend. Hope you feeling all right. Better than all right. Hope you feeling wonderful. Susan Vincent, hey, my darling. Hug her girl for us. And we keep on praying for her, just like we do for Madonna and all our folks. All our folks. Kim, I keep forgetting to say Kim, because even though she's had her lung transplant, oh my gracious, my lights that go around are about out. They're dim, 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 so you probably can't even see them. But just that she continues to do well. She's doing great. She's doing things she hasn't done in years. And Marcel, one virtuous woman on the passing of their son, she and her husband and her little girl, we just keep them in our prayers too. And all our folks, check Deni's list if you want to see who to pray for, and add folks as we need to. And please keep me in there too. And thank you so much for the prayers for my brother. That news was just such a relief that he is going to be fine. Fine, fine, fine. And I'm praying that my colonoscopy turns out great. I'm hoping when I get that purging that I have to do on Wednesday, have the colonoscopy on Thursday at 2 in the afternoon, that just that purging will, clean everything out and I'll be all right. Jessica SMC from the Yarnita Raid. I was over at Carrie's, her members live playing bingo. But I've been from one live to another, the challengers over at V's this morning. I'm back on YouTube today because Carrie just told me a while ago to make sure I turned on monetization. So I was on StreamYard yesterday, but I guess I didn't do that on there. I didn't see that. So I still got to play around with that. Beach Girl agrees that Alistair Sim is the best. Scrooge. Michelle J, the Crocheting Dog Mom's here. Saying hey to me and everybody. Diamond Ring Girl says she's got water and working on Bod's new sweater / shawl. Hey, Mishi from the Yarnita Raid. And she also says hey to me and all in the chat. Hey, my Lydia. My little granddaughter, my YT granddaughter. And she's drinking ice water. There's my bougie Swedish Amanda, Scraptastic Crocheter. She says, bougie all day, every day, GrannyDee. Yes, yes. Hey, Denise Lee and Michelle J. She says, hello all. Hope I can get out of the naughty corners. What you in the naughty corner about? What you talking about, Willis? Were you, I don't know. I see you. Were you a mod and now you're not a mod? I can fix that if that is what's wrong. And Lydia says she's working on kitchen something on her knitting machine. I know it's not scabies. Auto incorrect. And there's our Mara from the Elephant Stampede and Yarnita Raid. Jen Reeves, Stone S, Yarnita Raid. And Lydia's saying hey to folks. And DK Jen says she's eating katsu. What in the world is that? Chicken, pizza, and chips and a cup of tea, then working on a sock. Mishi said she'd be drinking water and started the Bod unisex hat. Should be cleaning, but hey, that cleaning ain't going nowhere. It'll still be there when you get around to it. Hey, Dawn, sweetheart, from the Yarnita Raid. Sweet thing, you. Sanita says, hey, Granny, me raid. Crystal, hook that yarn. Hey, sweetheart. She's also from the Yarnita Raid. Hey, Jen Reeves. And Lydia, oh my goodness, it's snowing where my Lydia is. Remind us where you are, darling. Jen Reeves, yeah, I just said hey to you. Dawn, it's telling folks how to do. So's Crystal, so's everybody. Yeah, OVW. Don't ask on the loss of their son. That I cannot imagine. Cannot imagine. Cannot imagine losing a child at any age. But he was, I believe, in his early 20s. Sheila Crossland doing us Anita Raid. She said, gave you a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the thummies. Looks like we have 31 thumbs and 43 in the house. Hey, Froggy Jen. I hated to miss you last night, but, we went out to eat. We ended up not going to the steakhouse. We went to an Italian place, Capriano's, which is my brother's regular hangout on Friday nights. Froggy went and knitting. Y'all know that's Jennifer. Sunita said, who forgot to leave their DNA? Who forgot your thummy? We have 33 now, but we need to catch up to 45. Would be fabulous. Natural Creations 40. Hello, honey. And Lori Armstrong. I'm so glad she's healing up from her surgery. Keep her in your prayers too as she heals. She says, howdy all, listening on the headphones, assisting daughter-in-law with the Thanksgiving meal from the couch. There you go. Hey, that's how it should be. Let the younger of course you probably young too, but let them youngins take over. Angela Krause, hello sweetie, the crafty halo. And thank you, Natural Creation. She said she hit the thumb on the way in. I most always do that, so I don't forget it, but sometimes I do. So I'm always thankful for reminders. Just in case. There's my Kimmy. Hey, sweet girl. As I say, keep up your prayers for you. Although you're doing wonderful, we just want you to stay that way. And I feel sure you will. I'm so tickled to hear things like you had said that you've been doing things that you haven't been able to do for the longest. And me, my D Crochets Dawn P is here. And Mishi says hi to all joining, hugs to all. And Dawn P said, hello, all you beautiful people. Natural Creations 40 says, here with my peppermint tea and her crocheting. Lydia is in Nebraska. How come I cannot remember that? I need to remember cheese. Lulu Cindy, big hugs to you. I'm so happy you could too. Yay, yay, yay. And Sola, did I tell Sola hello? I see that Denise Lee is. Hey, sweetheart. Lord, I probably did. Y'all know how I am. My memory's like, shh, and I hate that. Hey, Nancy, Little Treasures by Nancy. She said, be right back. I bet she's going to get her something to drink. Or maybe a bio break. There's Sola telling a whole flock of folks howdy do. And Gloria said they got snow coming tonight in Chi-Town, Chicago. Wow. The Windy City. I've only been there once. I spent the night in O'Hare Airport coming back from Scotland. I had to remember because I went 2 summers in a row. The first time we did the King Arthur's tour in England. We were all over the place in England. I've been places in England that people that live there have never been. And then the next summer we went from London up to Edinburgh. And Loch Lomond. We did a little boat excursion on Loch Lomond. Hey, Michelle Crochets in Kansas. Kim says, yes, it's awesome. And that you only had to have one and not both lungs. I was so tickled about that too. And let's see here. Lorlee, how you be? She says, I'm good. except for, that one thing that I'm going to have a colonoscopy about. This upcoming Thursday, so y'all pray for me, especially when I'm dying of starvation on Wednesday. I don't eat that much anyway. It's amazing that I weigh what I weigh when I don't eat anything, but it doesn't take it when you crippled, sit around on your butt all the time. She says, Laura Lee, she be recuperating from all the cooking. That was hard on her back. Bless your heart. Prayers for Laura Lee. Anaya's here, and Lisa from Anaya's Toy Box is here. She made grape nuts, and Faith and Millie Mae that ran away. I can't wait till I find that dog again. I'll be so happy. Dawn Aaron Loving Hands Creations. You're one of our nutty buddies of distinction today. Woo! Hey, Kristen F., sweetie. And Sola, please pay attention to all the links that Miss Sola drops and that any other mods drop. I sure appreciate it. And Dawn went ahead and put up Dawn Aaron Loving Hands Creations. She went ahead and put up her link. So thank you. Nana Michelle. I'm going to figure out. Oh, I think I started to say and didn't finish my thought. Y'all know how I squirrel. That Carrie said, or maybe I did. But Carrie said for me to remember to monetize my live. I did StreamYard yesterday. So was it not monetized yesterday? Probably wasn't. I still have so much to figure out about that. But hopefully soon my Nana Michelle can join me and Dory. I'm not going to have just folks coming up because then it gets overwhelming for me and I freak. Don't take much. Nana says, hi, I will be here for a bit. And then she's got to adult and get new tires for her car today, but she'll leave us running. Bless your heart. And that ain't cheap. That's expensive. Guess depends on your car and the kind of tires you have to have and, the brand and all that, but still. But still. Dawn Pieces. Dawn A, my double trouble sis. We got the Dawns in the chat today. Hey, Carrie Leonard. And Dawn Aaron says, back double trouble, always into trouble, sis Dawn P. And folks telling each other howdy do. I'm just going through, seeing who I hadn't howdy yet. Michelle J said, hello, Cindy. Should be here Monday. So excited. You must have won something, and I missed that. Or ordered something. But that's wonderful. Lori says, thanks, Dee, and to all. If your doctor says you're a candidate for enhanced recovery after surgery, ERAS protocol, she highly recommends it. This has been a very smooth and comfortable process. That's great. I've never heard of it, but thank you. Only thing I'm looking forward to with the colonoscopy is being put out. That'll be fun. I'm usually saying weird stuff. I was watching a video yesterday of I guess he was a surgeon or something in the medical field, and he was talking about like 5 really common things that patients do when they're put under, like when they come back out. And some were quite funny, and you can probably figure some of them out. I wish I could remember it. I might have to put it on my community tab because I could so relate to at least one of them. Scandalous! Howdy ho! Howdy ho ho ho! For Christmas. And let's see. Dinky Crafts, Jennifer DK Jen says katsu chicken pizza is like a sweet curry flavor. You know, I've never had curry. I'm sure I've had it in stuff, but I haven't had any Indian cuisine that I'm aware of that I can recall. And Dawn says, congratulations on using. I just got on, girl. That's all. I didn't do anything fancy. I must play around with it and find out how to do stuff. But thank you. Hey, Paula. And Paula Mulford, she says, hi, everyone. Missy says the internet's going in and out by in case I lose you guys again. Oh, no, I hope not, Missy. Dawn Aaron's showing she's been a member for 6 months. She said, thank you for the Nutty Buddy of Distinction. Love you. Well, thank you for being one. Bell. Let me go ahead and ring it for all the squirrels in the squad. And what's our secret sign? Paws up, teeth out. And here's for all the Nutty Buddies, which are my channel members, of which Dawn A is one, and 2 others are the Nutty Buddies of Distinction today. So we got Miss Dawn Aaron Loving Hands Creations. The other 2 are Michelle with 1 L Jenkins and Darcia White, or Darcia, Darcia, last name White. Got Dawn Aaron's link put up. Michelle with the 1 L Jenkins. My mods put their links up, and I hope you guys will check those folks out. And me, Maud D Crochets, Dawn P is showing she's been a member for 3 months of the Flying Squirrels. Yay! So was I monetized yesterday? Because I remember, I think, people putting those up. So it has to be monetized. Maybe Carrie wasn't saying that it was yesterday. Maybe that was just a reminder in general. I most always monetize. And not to get super chats or anything, though. I ain't mad when y'all do that. But, so y'all can do that. Do the little announcements if you've been a Nutty Buddy. Nancy's back and she be listening. Linda's here. Stephanie. Good to see you too, darling. Good to see you. Oh, hey, Kale. Angela Krause. I think I got you earlier. Let me look on my phone instead of up there. Scandalous. Got you. Marsha Lebo is here. Hey, sweetie. Marsha is Blind Stitches Creations. Is her channel name now. She says, hey to me and everybody in the chat. What's up? She just came by to say hello. Well, just same old thing. Drinking a spot of tea and chatting with my squirrels. And was working on this. I hope to get that done soon because I started working on my little, that little fella that's a friend of the family that wanted a Tiffany blue. This is as close as I can get to it. Well, Y'all know I got that hobby order that's probably gets closer to a Tiffany blue than this, but he ordered some washcloths, wash/dishcloths for his wife as part of her Christmas. I gave him some when they got married, and he said she just goes on and on about that. Sandra Carlton Scandalous says yes, the colonoscopy drugs are amazing. I don't condone doing drugs, but I do love to take a trip and never leave the farm. I do. I don't get to do that, but and I sure don't, don't choose to have a colonoscopy just to do that, but it needs doing. It needs doing, and I guess this was the Lord's way of making me get on it. Angela Wright, hey sweetie. Jaxie May said, Skirt, who you calling a hoe? Howdy ho. Scandalous, that's her greeting. She says, I'm a hooker because I get paid. And she's laughing. Marshall Lee Boo says, sorry she hasn't been around much. That's okay, sweetie. I knew about your aunt. And I think I forgot to tell y'all. Marshall Lee Boo's aunt passed away recently, and so we pray for Marcia and her family about that. So sad, so sad. I know, very sad. My favorite aunts passed with the Rona 2 years ago. Doesn't seem like it does seem like it's been a long time, and it doesn't. You know how that works. But I so miss being able to pick up the phone and call her or text her or whatever. Mama Jayway, sweetie, she be lurking while working. And I got me my P, sweet GrannyDee, a blessing. Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. You a doll. And Stephanie shows she's been a member for 5 months. Did I ring my bell for... Who was it that I just said? Dawn P? I think I did, but just in case. And if I missed anybody else, here you go. Thank y'all so much, members. Like I said, I hope to find a time when we can have some a members only live and do at least one giveaway a month. And Stitch It on the Hill is here saying hello, everyone. Working on a sweater. How smart you are. Kels Crochet Corny says, howdy, GrannyDee. Very nice to see you today. It's good to see you. Good to read you, like Sandy Left is Right used to say. Let's see here. Hey, Daphne. Good to see you, honey. And a lot of people saying sorry for your loss to Marcia Lee or Marcia. Too old to care. Hey, honey. She said, anybody get any awesome Black Friday sales? Yeah. Do tell if any of you went out or if you got some good deals online. I didn't go out. I didn't order anything online. Don't need a gosh darn thing. Don't know how I am. I just got this. I do like this bag, y'all. This bag from, just hurt my shoulder. From Hobby. Nice bag, and it has this little extension up here. And, you can cinch it closed. Made out of faux leather. PU leather. PU, but this is canvas, and then it's got the longer handle. And what I mainly got was, I got some sock yarn from the Point Store, but I'll probably make a shawl out of it. But this yarn here was the yarn I got to make. His name is Ing from Laos, Laos. But I'm going to make his little woman and hymns because hopefully he helps with the washing. Or could be washcloth. It's him, his wife, Lindsay, and their 2 little kids. One's a boy, one's a girl. You know, our church sponsored them to come over here from where they were in Laos, and it was very scary. They have quite a tale to tell. Well, his mom does. And then I got some Friends cotton, 3 of each one of these. So he only asked for 6, and of course he offered to pay and also to pay for shipping, but it's just going to be probably their Christmas. While I'm getting in the yarn, I might as well go ahead and show y'all what Grape Nuts is always wanting me to show. The RDAF. Thank you, Laura. You got your prize. You love it. Here's a little donation. Oh, thank you so much. Grape Nuts wants us to show the recommended daily allowance of fiber. Here's the beautiful squirrel from Miss C and from Joey. And then this from Elisa from Anaya's Toy Box. This is some Unforgettable, and the colorway is Echo, and there's like 270 yards. It's a roving yarn. I just show it to you without the band, but because y'all know. Y'all know I had to see what it worked up like. I do love Unforgettable. It's one of my very favorite yarns. And this is my very favorite for the time being crochet pattern. But yarn barf! And y'all know I've been working on this knitted hat. If I'd focus on it, it wouldn't take much more. I'd be done with it too. And this is that discontinued yarn from Lion Brand. It was just called Amazing. I think it was something like 51% wool and 49 acrylic. But today's RDAF, well, here's another whip. But here's the yarn. I'll show it to you in the package and out of the package. This came from Darn Good Yarn, but you can also find this on Amazon. I think Darn Good Yarn has been out of it for a good while. And Circulo. Over 500 meters. 100% acrylic, I get, no. 100% cotton, mercerized cotton. Yep. And this is kind of like a rainbow, but with black in it. But Darn Good Yarn had several different colors of these. But then, like I say, they ran out. But I do believe you can find, I'm pretty sure I've seen them on Amazon. And then I started knitting. So this is kind of what it looks like just in garter stitch. And it's not my normal pattern. Although it might look it. You know, my normal pattern has a little spine down the middle. This one has one too, but not the same. Not nearly as lacy as the other one is. And I'm using Prim needles. I love Prim hooks and needles. especially because of that right there, because I'm always helping my stitches through with the finger on the other hand. And if it's a pointy, sharp tip, then I stab my finger unless I use one of my little, I've got some little grippy things that you put on there to help, but I just soon have this. But I know a lot of people like really sharp tips, but this does the job. This is a size 8 US. So what is that? 5 milli, maybe. And the scarf I'm doing in that yarn is, I'm pretty sure it's a free pattern, so I guess it's all right that I show you. Where is my, Lord, y'all, I've lost my phone. I need my phone to keep up with, there it is, keep up with the chat. Hey, Miss C, you love your Prim knit needles too. I see that. Can y'all see the title and where to get it? No, I need to go up. Up. Vanilla scarf. There we go. Can you see it? And here's the picture. Go in a little bit. Up and in. It's not easy. Not easy being cheesy. But y'all know if I do it, it's easy. It has, I think it's like a 10-row repeat, but you do like rows 5 and 6 for like 31 times, and it's not hard. It's not hard. So anyway, there's that. And there are other colors of this mercerized cotton. Check out Amazon. If you might want to check out my Darn Good Yarn affiliate link just to see if they've got it. But last time I checked, they didn't. Where can I put this stuff? And speaking of Darn Good Yarn, boy, my daughter went shopping in my stash, and I sure am glad. My Florida daughter, Lynn, she fixed up my kitchen so nicely and put up a bunch of yarns. So she got paid off in a bunch of bougie yarns. And she was going to take one of these home and do it for me, but she must have forgot it. This is a set, and I want to say they still have these on Darn Good Yarn and different colors in the set. They've got like a Maine coastline. I think both of these are Adirondack chair, but let me make sure. I got 2 because I like my shawls big and juicy. And there is a pattern that goes with it. It's called Coastal Winds shawl. Let's see. Yeah, Adirondack chair is the name of this set. So a blue and an olive green and a tan or beige and a gold and a sort of rust color. Same thing with these. This I've had the longest, and the colors might not match up exactly. They don't. You can see the difference in the greens. But I think if I did color block or striping, it'd be all right. It's DK weight. It's herbally dyed, recycled silk yarn packs. Each ball is 50 grams, which has 150 yards in it. You know, DK Waite's a number 3. It was handmade in India, as most of Darn Good Yarns, their brand of yarn is. But they also have other brands. And they're having a sale right now. So please check out my affiliate link if you don't mind. I have just Darn Good Yarn and Sashka. And y'all know I love those two businesses because of their they have great products, but their mission, giving good employment to ladies in third world countries. So Sashka has the pretty bracelets. This one isn't. Sherry Knowles blessed me with that one, but these other ones are Sashka. And I had some that I was wearing on here, but took them off and hadn't got them back on yet. And this yarn, I got mystery yarn in this bag, but y'all know, I can see the cubby where they are. Do y'all remember what this is? It was in a cake. Might have been Premier, I want to say, in neon colors. Look how pretty that works up in moss stitch. I just love it. So I should have grabbed one of these so I could tell you the details, but you know me, I forgot. It was got down in the bag. These were some leftovers that I didn't show you the other day. And let's see, that's all in that bag I want to show today. And the rest of your RDAF today. Love those bright colors, Kale. Aren't they pretty? They are. Woo! Neon in your face. Then the rest, I can't remember if I showed y'all these recently or if there were some other ones. I want to say they were other colors. But this is the Wander yarn made from this is Furls yarn. They're bougie acrylic. So it's premium acrylic. And these are worsted weight number 4. And they're all acrylic, 100%. It doesn't say premium acrylic, but it is to me. It's got the most beautiful sheen, gorgeous saturated colors, and so soft and squishy. This is 100 grams. It has 120 yards, which is 109 meters, and it just says 100% acrylic. And this colorway is Festival. And they have whole bunches of colors, and they also have some that you can buy in a set that I think they call a palette. And like I said, all the same details. But this color is Aurora. It's like a Victorian pink, one of Bod's favorite colors. Miss Bag O' Day. I just love them all. I used to have at least one of each color, but I think I got behind. I think they have more colors now. And I so want to work up something with it, but y'all know I have 5011 whips already, so I'm not going to start anything else right now. I'm going to try to anyway. This color is called Laguna. Isn't that a gorgeous blue, Sunita and Ola Joe, all my blue loving friends and fam. Here it is, the details. All right, and we have a light gray. I think they call it silver. Let me see. No, they call it moonbeam, which is like a silver. That pretty. Oh, and if you guys would also keep my stepdaughter Andrea in your prayers. She's back in the hospital. She had surgery, which went well for her cancer, but she developed an infection around a drain, and she was bleeding quite a bit. So it got a little hairy yesterday, or towards the evening yesterday. But then while we were out eating, my ex went with us. That's, my kid's dad. So he talked to her mom, and they said that she was stable. So if you would keep Andrea in your prayers, I would so appreciate that too. And this beautiful green is called patina. And two more. I believe this is campfire. Yes, it is. And y'all tell me who would love this orange. And I hadn't seen her lately, coming on Friday going, where's an FO? Show me an FO. Who's our orange lover? Several of you may love orange, but there's one particular that I can think of, and they call her Egg Beggar also. Yes, Miguel. And hey, Miguel. Brenda, did I tell you? I think I said, I don't know if you saw it or not, over at, I think it was in the Challengers, that I so still love using the hooks that you made the handles to, and the little block you painted with the squirrel on it. So cute. I love it. I need to bring that in here and show y'all. Again, I'm sure I did back when I got it. And isn't this gorgeous? It's called Orchid. It's a beautiful, kind of between a fuchsia maybe and it looks a little different. And orchid maybe. It's called Orchid. Yes. So that's your RDI for today. How you feel? Feel mo better? Ain't it gorgeous? Yeah, it looks purple, which is, I guess orchid is a shade of purple. Trying to get all the stuff back in the bag, but I'll do the rest of that later. All right, I'm done, and it's 3:48, and I don't have a trivia up. I don't have cards up, so we'll just have to jaw. What can we talk about? Somebody give us a topic. I know, where were we the other day, and we were talking about old TV, something I love. And people were talking about, I think it was Scraptastic Yarn, where we at Amanda's. And they were talking about our dawns. Something about when, like before we had remotes, and there were only a few channels. Remember that? UHF and VHF channels, and TV went off at midnight. They played the national anthem, and then after that, it was just static. So if you were a night owl, you just had to read a book, which which might have been a good thing. Hey, Mary Ann, my little sister. Angelise, I know. Aren't they all pretty? Thank you. You've been watching the old Twilight Zone. Scandalous yes. I love them too. Miss C, hello, Dolly. This is Louis, Dolly. Do we have a Dolly? Who you calling Dolly? Mad Mimi, is she here? Did we talk her up? Hey, Lala. Hey, Joey, if I didn't say, hey, Cheryl Smith, hey. What do y'all remember about the old TVs? And some of them had the great big old wooden consoles. And there were no, flat screens. They were big old heavy boxy things. You just woke up, Mad Mimi. Show me an FO. I ain't got one. Ain't had one, not even a dishcloth. I'm pretty worthless. I keep falling asleep. And Naya's toy box, that's Elisa. She does like reading a book, but that was before her time. You can't remember a time without a remote, right? Some of y'all are such babies. But I still love you. Dago! Oh, she's in the ads. Somebody tell her, come on in here. If she can get in, come on. Mimi says hello to all in the chat. Some of those old TVs were very heavy. Yeah, they were. Yeah, Brenda standing with the antenna in your hand so the entire family could watch TV. Remember, it had the rabbit ears. It was a little base, and it had two antenna things that came out. And you had the antenna on the top of your house. I remember we had an electric thing that you would turn the dial and it would rotate the thing on top of your house, the antenna on top of your house. But then you could also have rabbit ears that just sat on the top of your TV, and they were, retractable. You could pull them out, and we even had to somebody came up with the idea that aluminum foil added to it. Amanda, that was not bougie times. Those were not bougie times. Go to somebody's house and see aluminum foil on their rabbit ears on top of their big old TV. But it helped the reception, I reckon. Or we wouldn't have done it. Hey, Yarn Barf, we're talking old TV. Yeah, let's talk old TV programs, old things you remember about, like we talk about the antenna and stuff. Oh, yeah, Christy, I remember that too. She said our antenna was a wire coat hanger. LMAO. And Miss C says, thank you, Miguel. I count on them. Miguel. Missed what you count on. Granny had a Brenda said Granny had a fancy antenna. Oh, yes, I remember the aluminum foil. Yeah, but I do remember we had a box type thing, but it had a big dial on it. And you would turn it, and it would rotate the antenna on top of the house. True, Laura. There was foil in everybody's house on the TV antenna, the rabbit ears, they called them. Little sis said, or have to climb on the roof to turn the antenna. Let's see what she says here. Turned the antenna cause the little knobby thing stopped working. Hey, Mara, you got behind when your daughter called. That's okay. It's important. Talk to your youngins, and that daughter of yours is gorgeous. She is so pretty. I'm sure inside as well as out. Susan Vincent said, I remember when we got a new TV and Dad put it right on top of the old gigantic console. Yeah, that was pretty common too to have a TV on top of a TV. The one that worked on top and the one that didn't on the bottom. Yeah. And Mom still has a huge, long, looks like a piece of furniture. It was their stereo. But you could turn that thing into a if one drank and my brother or I drink, but you could convert it into a bar that would be so cool, or whatever you wanted to store in it, yarn. It's neat, but right now it's still got all its workings in there, but nothing works because lightning ran in on it when I was in the 4th grade, and it nearly got me because I was just drawing my hand back from having putting the phone in the cradle. Remember the old telephones too? Party lines and all that stuff. Miguel's asking Christy, are your chickens molting? Yeah, Lady Jane's looking pretty, I don't know, what's the word? Non-bougie. Bless her heart. She's going through a stage. So good to see Miss C, and please keep her in your prayers too. She gonna be just fine. But keep her in your prayers anyway. Scandalous says she still has an old console stereo that my plasma flat screen sits on. The old and the new. Yolanda says her TV stand is an old stereo, turntable, and radio combo that's the size of a dresser. Yep, that's like Aunt Mom's got. Yep. And Dago says to please keep her nephew in our prayers. He lost his house to fire last. Oh no, your family has the worst time. Dago, bless his heart. Bless the whole family's hearts. Thank God he and his family got out in time, but more than likely nothing in the house was saved. Oh my gracious. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus, that they escaped with their lives, though. Yes. Cheryl said we had that big old stereo too. Yes. And Sola said, "How about those the plastics on the furniture, the sofa, the see through, the clear plastic to keep it from getting dirty?" We didn't have that, but I did had gone to places that had that. Trish Pranger, hey sweetie, she says, I have an old console stereo in my garage. Keep meaning to bring it in the house. Oh yeah. Makes me so mad that I told y'all we've got a barn that's falling to pieces. The old tin barn, we used to keep our ponies in it. It was good, back in the 60s, but it got let go. So, but Mom and Dad put their old timey, it was shaped like, a big stand up. It was a radio and it had a pull out drawer with the 78, played the 78 records on it, the turntable. It got stuck out there and just is still out there, but it's ruined. It's just, the veneer just popped all off of it. It's not salvageable, I'm sure. Yeah. That's so terrible, Dago. I hate that so bad. I hope they get some help. Hope churches in the area will help, and maybe Red Cross. I don't know if Red Cross would. I don't know how that works, but I'd get in touch with everybody I could think of. Mad Mimi said, Cheryl, we still have one of those big stereos. Hey, do y'all know my time is almost up? Hey, she spins, Juanita. And hello to anybody I missed. Hey, Carrie Leonard. I missed you. I didn't mean to. Uh-oh, Miguel said. If I didn't sit still on my furniture, my grandmother came at me with her wooden spoon. Ruh-roh. Cindy says, I remember when Daddy got Mama one of the huge TV consoles that had the record player on the inside of it, too. Susan Vincent says, I don't know why my grandmother put that custom plastic on her furniture. The kids couldn't sit on it. Well, listen. Oh, wow. Dago said a news reporter uploaded a video on YouTube about was it your nephew about the fire? Okay, me too, Angela, right, honey? Yeah, it's sad time again, so it's my time to be gone. Would somebody see? I'm pretty sure Sam and Mike would still be on today because I don't do Thanksgiving-y stuff. Of course, they might do Black Friday stuff. As Sola said, a squirrel raid to Mike and Sam's. Manfus makes. Yeah. If one of my lovely mods would put their link up, that would be so fine. And we'll go over and remember to say squirrel raid. I appreciate it so much. And remember, tomorrow is a giveaway day. It's a giveaway day. Do 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 do. It's a giveaway. It's a giveaway. Okay, Lydia says yes, they are on. Okay, I'll see y'all over there. Be sweet, don't be ugly. Did you notice when I left yesterday, I didn't get out my last boot? It's different on StreamYard, but I'll keep playing with it. We'll get Nana, Michelle, and Dory up here with me sometime soon, I hope. Y'all pray for me for that too. I said, be sweet, don't be ugly, didn't I? Boop, bitty, boop, 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 boop.